So we're gonna start with our intro song. Yeah, one, two, ready, go. Posturing, CK, KT, BT and West in the middle and big backs. We always leader being molded, so always show on the programs in magazine, always looking forward, we never look back. Mama prayer, got us moving. Iron, iron, iron. We are born to be great, we are born to survive, we are born with potential to make it in life, we are born to be great, we are born to survive, we are born with potential to make it in. It's only when you make it that your story can be heard. We hustling now so we can live in luxury. They are so fine living in their happy life. We are born to be great, we are born to survive, we are born with potential to make it in life. Hi guys, welcome back to our live stream. As you can see by the title, if you quit, they're gonna mock you. Like that is one thing. Some people, some people are actually waiting for people to quit. Like if you have any career or vision that you actually pursuing, if you sometimes like what we said, when it comes to progress, you have to feel pain. Yeah. Like because what's the story that you're going to like there's no any story that does there's no any successful person that does not have a story to tell. Yeah. So you have to go through pain to progress. Yeah. So during that pain, people will doubt you. People will be waiting to say like, oh, let me wait. And the moment you kill, they'll mock you and say that we told you this cannot work for you. We told you. So that's why whatever you're doing, whatever you believe in, never kills. You have to prove them wrong and tell them like, even though it might look a little bit late, but trust me, I still succeed in days, so you can have a successful story to tell. Don't give them a success story about you to tell. You have to give them a success story about yourself to them to tell them. Be like, oh my God, wow, I doubted those people. Then I said she couldn't make it. I said he couldn't make it, and look at where he or she is now. Honestly, sometimes when we see, he's actually one. I won't say he's actually one of our audience. I wouldn't say fans, but he's actually one of our audience, and sometimes we are all women at the end of the day, and we sometimes our emotion gets the best of us. The best of us, yeah. So because my sister and I feel like when we were about to cross over to 25, we've made sure that we've vow that we're not going to post about anything that has to do with we've not got monetized on YouTube, this and blah blah and stuff like that, because it's kind of sad, and we don't want to when people come on our page, they see a sad content to watch, so we don't just like it. So but sometimes it can just be tiring, and we decided that okay, fine, let's just post a video on short videos, because some people are like, okay, you can still pivot people to from short so that they can watch your long form videos. And we did it, and he actually commented, this is the person that I'm not saying that it comes on our live, but he never watched any of our long form videos. But it's so crazy that any of his comments that have always come, it comes mostly based on our where we talk about, oh, we've not yet monetized. And I'm not saying that we don't like constructive criticism, don't cut us. We've asked even some people that comment, oh, why don't you guys do this? And we actually put those advice into action, whereby we're like, okay, maybe it might not go with the way we might not go with the way they actually said we should do it, but we'll actually do something similar, or in a way that we think is more okay for us. As you guys can see, if you go to our YouTube description, we wrote all what we are mostly interested in, which is things content related, lifestyle, fashion, pranks, hijab routines, and things like that. So if someone can bring any advice on what we can do based on those related topics that we know that we can talk about, there's nothing bad in it. But trying to project us to things like they just think maybe I wouldn't blame those people whereby they want to divert us from things that we don't know how to talk about, and they're like, okay, you have to talk about it. I'm not going to mention that creator. She did a video. She too, she has also have I think maybe a year or two plus on YouTube, whereby she didn't go viral, she didn't get monetized. So a friend advised her to do something so that she can get monetized. She did a video about herself, and I think she did a video about her lifestyle, and I think God so good that video went so viral. Yeah. And that especially when you do a particular video that went viral, she did it just out of oh, let me just try to see if this can get me monetized. And when it actually gets her monetized, people are asking for more of her private life. You understand? Because she talked about her private life. Like, people are asking for more of the topic that she did. And that's something is because the video that gets her viral was about her life. So people are asking more personal. Not everybody wants to share everything personal about them. And it all boils down. She has to be like, oh, this is not really her niche. This is not really what she loves talking about. And she loves talking about celebrity gossip, blah blah stuff like that. And because she pivots to another topic, like another niche that is not her own. Yeah, that video that we talked about actually gained attraction, and she even has like 1 million views. I think almost 3 million views, on and she gained and fame and things like that, and she could not even talk about anything again. To be honest, right now when we try to check that person's YouTube, she is no longer active again. So it made us realize that what is the essence of a short-term fame, that you just get it fast and it ended. But we want something long-term, something that we can do, so that if any of our video go viral, it's something that we can keep talking about. It's something that is in between our niche that we can talk about, but we can't just talk about. It's just more of like telling a baker to try fashion designing. Yeah, she might try it and you guys might love it, but if it's not something that she's interested in, at the long run, she will have to stop. And I feel like one thing people don't understand is that I feel like that's why we said if you cute, they're gonna mock you, because it's only when you make it that your story can be aired, which is true, because it's only when you be successful story that people will be like, oh my god, they'll be inspired by you. But the moment you're not yet successful, that people are not inspired by whatever you're doing. And they don't even care. They don't care whatever you're doing. They don't want to even see what that's why I said there's something like people only see the story, they never see the foundation, they never see how it was laid before it gets to that big up there. Mr. Beast, all of them, they all have a successful story to tell. Yeah, this is our niche. I don't like, apart from even personality or what we love, I always love to do a video that will be always like, a timeless video. A video that for thousands of years, if they wait, like, you can keep talking about that video every time. Like, that guys, it's very crazy, because right now, like we said, we don't know what is wrong with the YouTube algorithm on our videos. But I can tell you for a fact that the video that is going right now on our YouTube and that's giving us traction is old videos, not a year video, not like 5 years, like 5 years video, 5 years that ago, is still giving us traction till now. So it made us realize that those means our videos are timeless. Yeah. So we want something that is timeless. We don't want just something that is just a trend. That once it goes, and that's all. Yeah. No, we want something that is timeless. That even when we get monetized or get famous on this YouTube, people can still watch those old videos and we can still gain traction from it. Not the one that when people watch, they don't really go back to it and watch it again. Exactly, because like she said earlier, most of our videos are still giving us traction, they're still giving us subscribers, even views right now. They are our old videos. They are not 1 year, 2 years. They are 5 years ago video. And let me tell you something for a fact that those videos, the quality is very bad, very very bad, very bad. And I'm so surprised that why people liking this video. What are they saying there? And that's when my stand and so that means because it's what we love talking about. They're not even looking at the quality. They're looking at the real us. They're looking at, because we love to talk about this thing, and when you love to talk about something, people will definitely see the excitement in you and the vibes in you. So what's the sense of doing something just for a short time and later on you cannot continue it, or later on, because I always see a lot of like creators whereby maybe they started with like lifestyle, maybe they say, okay, let me just do this thing to go viral, and once they go viral, they try to pivot their audience to the one they actually love, and they're just like, oh, we didn't come here for this. We came here because of this social video. Why don't you continue this? And she'll be like, oh my god, I just did that out of bottom. I just like, and people were like, oh, they'll start leaving. She will not start to gain that same traction she didn't have it. So that's why I believe that when you keep doing what you love, you will come across. I told Beauty the other day that when I was trying on TikTok, that there was this particular lady that she and her son, the son is around like 2 or 3 years old, I can't remember the age, that they all she's always doing mukbang with her son inside the car. Like she'll ask the son, what do you feel about this food, blah blah stuff like that. So the video that came to my own FYP, she has like almost like I think 5 million views, and I think 1.2 million, like I can't remember again, but it's million. So I was like, oh wow, this guy has gone viral with this video. That's what I said, and I was like, just let me check her page. And when I went to her page, like, she has done this same video. Like, I'm not talking about the same food, like, but she has done this same mobile video with different kind of food with a son that never went viral at all. And just because of that one video, I went over it, because the one I saw, I love it. I went over to watch every damn videos that was on her page that day. I won't let you. I was just like, oh my god, I hope I'm not going to exhaust all my data or data on this. So it makes me realize that, imagine she has changed. I fall in love with who she is, because that's what when you come on her page, you see the similar thing that made you. I won't lie. The first day we first discovered Stoke Twins. Yeah. On YouTube. I'm not going to lie. We watched their videos for 2 days. Broken and Belly, Married Twins, Ruth and Kwan, Charles and Alyssa, Jojo and Des. those times, I feel like for the couple content is more of prank.
Yeah.
We've been watched because anytime a video is being recommended to you in the FYP, and you are like, okay, can I see similar thing like that on their page? So when we go there, we are able to see similar things like that, and we're able to watch. So we don't want whereby our niche is kind of different, whereby you come to our page, you are seeing another different topic that is not related to the ones that actually made us go viral. We don't want that because that will not give audience to stay longer. But we want something that's whereby, for example, if you guys come to our page, you can see that we mostly do about ourselves, things related. We've done pranks, we've done relatable content, we've done singing challenges. So these are things that when you come to our place, it's not just only one video they are going to see related to any of those things that we mentioned. We have like 5, 10, 8, 20, 30, 50, 100, and goes on like that because we have 1,600 videos right now on our YouTube channel. So what the essence of what we're just trying to talk about on this live is that do not quit.
Yeah.
Because people are ready to mock. Some people are there that are like, oh my god, what are you guys doing YouTube for? Why are you guys doing this? I wouldn't lie. If someone told us that we'll see I'm not getting monetized for 5 years, I would have told the person that the person is joking because I'm not just like we watched a YouTuber video that she was talking about her own experience too, whereby she doesn't have the views, and even though she said she gave herself an ultimate whereby by the end of the year she was going to quit.
Yeah.
So she just said, okay, after the end of the year is approaching, she was like, okay, let me just do one more video. I know that's how. So it was that video that made her went viral. So she was not saying that after I think 6 years on YouTube or 7 years, I can't really recall. I just saw it like 6 years or 7 years that's when she got monetized, viral, have her own community. When I started rejecting them, no, ours was not going to take that long. Ours was not going to take that long. Yeah, I know that was a little bit, but I just felt inspired. Anytime now that we're on fire, I draw inspiration, like motivation from her and be like, okay, I still believe that we have hope that we are also going to make it on this YouTube journey.
Yeah, and I feel like just don't quit. Whatever you're doing, nobody's gonna believe you. That's one thing I know. Unless you make it. Like every celebrity I've seen, whenever they're talking, I remember them to be like, oh my god, when I started, even BTS that I love the most, when I started, not everyone believed in them.
Yeah.
Look at them now, they are the most biggest,
But
when
Stevie Harvey said he wanted to start a comedian, that everyone was like, comedy show. People are like, he's so crazy. He wants to start a stand-up. People, when I had that story, I felt motivated. Anytime he said, even his mom didn't believe in his dream.
Yeah.
But it was like he had to leave a paying job that was paying him to start. And now look at him now, where he is now. He even made it more than so. Sometimes I feel like people will just tend to bring you advice because, like what I said, never tell people your vision because they will try to make you doubt yourself.
Yeah.
They make you want to feel like, oh, what you are talking about is not good, and that's why people are always like, until you have a result of something, do not post or do not do not tell people about it. Not because they don't wish you they wish you bad, but sometimes people tend to project things that are not good
onto you.
Yeah. So that is why. So we just did this thing as a motivation. We are using it to motivate ourselves. We are also using it to motivate anyone watching this video. It might be today, it might be tomorrow, it might be a year from where you come across this life that never killed. Because some people are just ready to be like, oh my god, let me see. I just wanted to know. Let me see if they're going to make it. So never killed.
And I feel like the best revenge ever is to prove them wrong.
Yeah.
Like that's the best revenge. Prove them wrong that you're gonna make it in it. Like no matter how long. That's why I said do things that you love because when you're doing it, you will never get tired of it long term. But if you do things that you don't love, trust me, no matter how you're going to get tired of it. My sister and I have been doing this in the past 5 years, and we'll never for one day get tired of it. Like we love it. Anytime my sister and I, we can just be having a discussion. I'm like, oh my god, why don't you do this video?
And we just stand up immediately. I think the funny part sometimes, even in the middle of the night. Like we just stand up. Like,
exactly.
One thing I know that I said I don't like 9 to 5 jobs is that I've never go to a 9 to 5 jobs and be happy. Like Mondays are always my worst enemy.
I do a week.
Yeah, you're weak. Like when you're at work and you literally start staring at the clock. Then I realized that we are not even working. We are working just only for money.
Exactly.
So then I realized that we're not working for our passion. We're not working. But now, sometimes it made me think that as we are working, can we even say, can our boss or employer wake us up in the middle of that and say, okay, come and do this, and we are not just like, oh my god, no, I don't.
Yeah.
But we wake up in the middle of that with joy, with happiness, and do the thing.
You know that most of the time, my sister and I, we get inspiration most in the night, in the middle of the night. Most of the time, we have shoot videos from 12 a.m. till like 4 a.m. We came on live stream 4 a.m., 2 a.m., 1 a.m. And we never get tired. We always come or we always stand up with happiness. We're always happy, overjoyed. Like, and so we're like, oh, and when we're still even working at 5 jobs, that is not like the middle of the night is even included. Yeah, it may be late in the night. We're always sad.
Yeah.
We are always very sad, and we see that it's not something that we see ourselves doing for a very long time.
You know, it's even crazy that when we're even working 9 to 5 jobs, I realized that we are not even making it.
Yeah.
Like, in one essence, that, like, when you collect the salary, it ended the day you collect the salary.
I
Like,
swear.
you just don't have any money left. Now you have to work again for money till the next month.
And the funniest part is that when you're working 9 to 5 jobs, it still looks like, and which is true because you are working, it feels like you are working. You don't understand what I'm saying? You are still suffering even the fact that you're working 9 to 5 jobs.
Yeah, that's it.
You are not happy. Your mental health is distraught.
Especially when you're not even in a toxic
Environment.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, like,
Oh my god. I'm not going to lie, guys.
I hate 9 to 5
I'm
jobs. I hate
really,
it. I
just
love
want to
working
be
for
our own
myself.
self-boss, you know.
Even because we're our own self boss, work over the clock. But instead that we can work from, okay, look, like today, we wake up around we wake up around 2 a.m. Is it
Yeah,
2? Yeah, 2
2
a.m. And we did a lot of videos from that 2 a.m. till 9 a.m. in the morning. And we're never tired. We're still laughing, smiling, blah blah.
We never even knew that we were exhausted.
We never knew.
The only thing was just that after we ate our breakfast, we were just like, oh my god, I'm feeling so sleepy.
Why?
So that I was like, why am I feeling so sleepy like this? So that's how I wake up. That I remember that. So since 2 a.m. we haven't slept a wink till
Daybreak.
So
So imagine when we become a very big self boss, because I know that that is happening tomorrow.
you know, we have a lot of things I want to do. Our clothing
line,
our
our acting,
trust me, we're gonna change the
and you know,
acting
we have a lot of
industry. Like,
businesses.
trust me,
We have a lot of businesses
that we
yeah.
actually want to come to life. So
Yeah.
I just hope Almighty God actually make those dreams come true for us.
Yeah.
Very, very. I don't like saying soon. You know, when I ask someone for something and they say soon, to me I feel like it's something far.
Yeah.
So I'm just like tomorrow.
Yeah.
I love to say tomorrow because I believe that no one knows what's going to happen
Of course.
tomorrow. Even consultants are not always accurate about what's going to happen tomorrow. They can only just predict, but they can't tell what is going to happen like tomorrow. And I believe that the best thing is going to happen to us tomorrow.
Like,
So please, if you are watching this live right now, please go to our latest video on our YouTube channel. Please watch the videos. It's very interesting.
very interesting.
Very interesting. Watch it, comment down, you know, share to your family and friends. Just help us, support us, because you know, just one support sometimes goes a long way.
Yeah.
So
Like, we're using this to motivate anyone out there. Don't kill. Trust me, it might look like it's so long. Trust me, it's everything is a progress. You might not just know. A little step is a step by step. Like, you are climbing it. By the time you get to the top, trust me, you'll be among people. Oh my God, I wish when you look back, you'll be like, oh my God, thank God I did not killed. Thank God I've never given up on these dreams. So please never give up, because if you kill, people are gonna mock you. So instead of you letting them to mock you, let that be what to feel fuel your determination to never give up. Like, continue, keep striving, keep grinding. It's not gonna be easy. You're gonna sweat. You're gonna cry. You're gonna have bad days, good days, bad mood.
you know,
mood.
before
But
I'm
never
always
give
the type
up.
that is always afraid of I wouldn't say failure.
Yeah.
But then I realized that there are some experience that God just wants you to learn in anything that happens to you, whether good or bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes even the bad one is not even bad. When you realize it at the end of the day, you realize that it's not even bad. It's just a lesson that God wants you to learn so that you can know how to take the next step.
Yeah.
So, as a winner, never be afraid of failure. Whereby maybe when you did something, it doesn't go the way you wanted it to, you'll be like, okay, now I'm not doing it again. That means oh, if I did this, you can still try. We have a friend, God bless Elijah.
Yeah.
He said a phrase or a quote. Then I will never forget that quote. It's been years. I feel like it's been almost like 10 years or 15 years that guy said that thing, and it still speaks us to now. He said, you might get 1,000 no's from everyone, but don't stop because you are getting 1,000. It might be the 1,001 that you are going to get your yes.
Yeah.
Then when you say that thing, we actually find inspired by it, because it's like, you know, sometimes we're like, oh my God, I don't want to ask people for help. We've asked this one, he said no. We've asked this one, she said, you should just keep trying, keep asking, because you are going to get to someone that's going to say yes to your offer or to whatever you needed. So it made me realize that sometimes it's just in a way of like, when you're doing something and you have not seen a result, do not quit.
Yeah.
You don't feel like, oh my God, I'm not doing it again. Keep doing it.
Yeah, like, there's one Miss, I don't know if it's Miss World or Miss Universe. She said she audited for Miss Universe. I don't know. Audition, yeah. I think, like she said, like, is it not 15 times, 20 times?
Yeah, I think
I
I
can't
remember. Like
remember.
a black woman.
Yeah,
Like
a
this,
black
yeah.
woman. You said 15 or 20 times. She keep auditing, and trust me, she actually won.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, imagine she has given up, like, oh, because she.
And do you know how many people would have told her then that you better stop it? It's not for you.
You,
Why do you
exactly.
want to go for the Miss Universe? You've tried for like 10 times and it's not working. So why do you think you still want to try?
Yeah.
So and you would have seen other people say, you know what, don't do this, do this. But because she believed in it, sometimes you are the only one that can see the vision. You are the only one that can see your dreams. People are not going to see it. So I wouldn't blame them if they try to feel like if they try to
doubt you.
Yeah, to doubt you, or to try to make you feel like your dream is not big enough.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't blame them because they are not seeing it. You're the only one that you're seeing your vision. You're the only one that know what you actually wanted to become in life. So in that aspect or in that way, so try to, in as much there's a quote. I don't know where I had that quote, but there's a quote that said, if you keep thinking about it, that means it's big enough for you to dream about.
Exactly. If it's something that you keep, most of the time, no, I don't want to do this. Okay, it's awful. I don't want to do it. Like, and the next day you be like, I will try again.
I'll try again. So that means there's something there. There's a purpose. There's a purpose that why God keeps letting you to think about that thing every time, even though you get tired of it, and even though you get demotivated by it, but you're still like, oh, I just don't know why. You know, there's sometimes my son I'm not posting again on YouTube, and the second day, it's not even up to some minutes. And I was just like, you know what, let's post this one so maybe it can actually go. So it made us know that there's a purpose for us on YouTube. We might not just know it now, but I believe that when we look back at all the videos we've done, when we look back at all these videos, we realize that okay, maybe this is why this thing happened, so that for this thing to be able to
Exactly. So please never give up. We just like come on live today to just talk about this a little bit.
and to just inspire. We are also inspiring ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, have you ever feel like sometimes when you are talking, giving advice to someone, you realize that you're not even giving that advice to that person, you're giving it to yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So that's how this actually like felt for us.
Yeah.
We actually came to us, but we feel like someone out there too can also need that kind of motivation, to move on.
Yeah.
So that's just it. So we love you guys. See you
In our next live.
Adios.